Hi, Foo.
Yeah, everybody, Foo's still here. He's just not here. We changed him into Richie. So, I think I can go first this week if you guys want.
Yeah, that's
Doesn't
fine.
matter to me. And yeah, we'll just go. Trying to make sure that the cameras are acting on it. It's kind of choppy there for a minute. Oh. Aww.
Got him.
Aww. Hey everybody, it's Edward, also known as Persiferous, and I'd like to welcome you guys back to the Conclave. This week, I'm going to be playing Go-Shintai of Life's Origin. I previewed this deck last week, and it did some stuff, and then people hated on it, and then it didn't do a whole lot, because I died. But anyway, it's a pretty fun deck, and it's the Shrine deck. It's an Enchantress deck that is really trying to get out all these shrines so they can do different things during my upkeep, during my main phases, during my end steps, whenever. They all have different triggers. If I pay Wooburg and tap this dude, I can return target enchantment card from my graveyard to the battlefield. It's pretty important. Last week I returned a very important card from my graveyard to the battlefield and killed that guy with one fierce blow.
I didn't watch last week, so I don't know.
Oh, did you hear that, guys? Get him. I'm kidding. Don't do that. So whenever Go-Shintai of Life's Origin or another non-token shrine enters the battlefield under my control, I create a 1/1 colorless shrine enchantment creature token. So that'll be fun also. You know, I'm really wanting to make some tokens. They're all shrines. They'll trigger the other shrines, so we'll have a bunch of shrine on shrine action. It'll be a lot of fun, I think. Before I pass this on to anybody else, I want to thank you for checking us out, tuning in, watching us. You've been really helping us out a lot. Still trying to get up there and get those subscriptions up. If you know anybody that would love to watch us, please share it with them and keep hitting them thumbs up. We appreciate it. Who's going next? How about that guy?
I'll do it.
That works.
I'll go. So what's up, everybody? I'm Richie. This week I'm playing Daxos the Returned. So I too am playing enchantments. I imagine we're going to kind of do the similar idea.
I like to draw cards.
I'm not going to draw as many, I don't think, but I am going to try and just make everybody else's life a little bit more miserable.
Okay.
I'm going to just cast a lot of low-cost enchantments. I'm going to try and gain some experience and then hopefully pump out a few spirits that will get big and nasty with my experience.
Yeah. All that experience.
All that experience.
It gets tuned into other experience.
In the form of spirits.
All right. Sounds like his deck's going to be a lot of fun. So, funny story about his deck. This is the pre-con where my green-white Enchantress started.
Okay.
Little knowledge for y'all out there. It's fun times. Is that all you got?
That's pretty much about
Got
it.
some scary shit in there?
It gets there. It works on it.
That's a terrifying answer. It gets there.
There's nothing in there really. I don't think that's too terribly scary. It's just what they allow the experience to turn into.
Okay.
So
I mean, those experience counters can.
they get really silly really quick if it gets out of control.
I'm gonna do my damnedest to keep it under control, but this isn't a control deck, so.
I'd appreciate it if you just leave it alone.
What do you got, Brandon?
Hi, guys. It's Brandon, codename Bluebird. This week, we're playing Vadrik Astral Archmage. This is Izzet Storm. So my goal is to cast a lot. My goal is to cast a lot of instants and sorceries, copy them. There's also an incidental day-night trigger with Vadrik, so every time it becomes day or night, he gets a 1/1 counter, and he makes my instants and sorceries cast cheaper, equal to his power. So.
All right. So you're trying to cast some big stuff for a coupon.
Yeah.
All right. Cool.
Like, there's the possibility I could end up casting my entire deck in one turn. I'm not sure how soon I can do that.
That's scary.
I do have a way to make infinite mana. I do have things that I can pour that mana into. whether it's making you guys draw cards or dealing damage to you guys, things like that.
You can help me draw cards if you want.
Well, if I'm making you draw cards, it's so that you can't draw cards and you lose.
Oh, I don't want that.
Yeah. But other than that, it's a lot of Izzet goodness.
Okay.
So
Cool.
yeah, I'm looking forward to it.
Hello, everybody. It's Lee, also known as Mr. Control. This week, I'm playing Darien, the King of Kjeldor. A couple weeks ago, we played the King, and he started out really good, and then Mono Blue just decided to take infinite turns, so
I didn't take infinite turns.
he would have taken infinite turns.
I can't take infinite turns.
So this week we're going to try it out again. As I said before, it's I no longer am a taxing king. The doors are wide open. If they don't want to attack me, I will do damage to myself and hopefully make my own soldiers that way.
So it's kind of like a suicide deck.
Very, very, very close.
Cool. That sounds awesome.
I mean, your life total is a resource.
That's
Yeah,
true.
it's very true.
Very true, especially when you have like 18 suture priest type cards in there.
Okay.
Yeah, my life total is a resource. We're gonna test that life counter out.
Test out the life counter, huh? I'll make sure you're dead first.
Sounds like a plan.
All right, so the one thing that we've been doing lately is getting the consensus on how we feel for the night. If we're trying to go after, a casual game, if we're trying to go after, a competitive game, or somewhere in that in between. So, how are you guys feeling tonight? You want to go balls to wall and like punch each other in the face? You want to slow it down a little bit and kind of do half and half? I mean, it sounds like this guy right here is ready to just do things.
I just want to cast spells.
Yeah, so.
I'm
for us
fine
to
for a
keep-
little comp to like, in between that comp and like middle of the road.
Okay.
I agree with that. That's probably where I'm at.
Okay, so a little bit harder than casual.
Yeah,
Not as hard as comp.
yeah. I'm not gonna try and kill you on like turn 4.
Well, I mean, I do have an infinite combo in here, so I mean, it's just one, and it is a 2-card combo.
Yeah.
It is kind of fragile, kind of. So, I mean, I could kill you all, but it's only if it comes up. It's like the last ditch effort.
Yeah. My only
like to
infinite
draw
combo just makes mana. I have to have stuff to put that mana into. So.
Okay, sounds fun. All right. Well, last thing for us to do before we get into it is roll some dice. That's an 8. That's fucking sad. I wouldn't roll those dice anyway.
That is a 12.
Yep, that's 12. Man to beat right there.
He did my strategy. 2 white and a black.
Don't let me be last. Oh, you let me be last. You did worse than me.
What I gotta beat a 12?
Yeah.
Yep.
I'm not gonna be last.
If I beat him,
wanna be
he will be.
second?
Or no, yeah, you want to
If
be
he
second.
goes first, I'll be last.
That is a 14. So.
All right.
Or no, that's a 15. Sorry.
15.
So you get to go second.
Cool. I'm down for that.
I guess it's
You-
okay.
You know what you get.
I get that coveted multiplayer draw. Oh, it's even something I wanted. All right, so we're gonna play a Bloodstained Mire, and we're gonna fetch and pass turn.
Cool. Draw
We're
that
gonna go
card.
get a
All
volcanic
right, cool.
island.
We're headed out. I'm gonna play a polluted delta. I'm gonna fetch and pass the turn. So while you guys are doing it, I'm doing this.
Draw. I'm going to play a Temple of Silence, Scry, and then I'm going to pass to you.
Let's see.
Mine's gonna be very, very cool.
I am not going to shuffle my hand into my deck this time.
Yes, please don't.
Would you mind cutting me, sir?
I'm gonna get a Spry.
I want to keep that.
Thank you.
Planes.
Oh man, look how simple that was.
Just trying to give you guys who are.
Well, I mean, you don't have any fetches, but
Oh, I do.
you probably should
I
Draw
have
for
I have
turn.
a couple fetches in here.
just to get a shuffle.
Exactly.
I'm going to play a Training Center. It comes on tap because I have 2 or more opponents.
Yeah.
Sounds good.
I'm going to tap those two, and I'm going to play a Thought Vessel and pass my turn.
Untap, upkeep. Draw that card. Seems like a good one to draw. We'll play this green land and play a Bloom Tender. Bloom Tender says, for each color among permanents you control, add 1 mana of that color to your mana pool.
So at one point it can make Wooburg.
Yes. Nice. Pass the turn.
Draw. Seems all right. Fetid Heath. Going to cast Blind Obedience.
Uh-oh.
Artifacts and creatures opponents control come to the battlefield tapped. Pass.
They sure do.
Currently.
Man,
I guess
right out of the
Daxos.
rip.
What all
I know,
happened?
right?
Artifacts and creatures.
And I can extort.
And you can extort.
And the battlefield tap. Cool.
So slow down. Just a little bit.
I've got the artifact I need out already.
Intangible Virtue. Pass turn.
Creatures you control have vigilance and
Creature
1/1.
tokens.
Creature tokens.
I have +1/+1 in vigilance.
Draw for turn. We're going to play an Island. We're going to tap this for a colorless and then blue. And we're going to play a Nadir Kraken. It says whenever I draw a card, I can pay 1. If I do, put a 1/1 counter on it and create a tentacle creature token. And then I'm going to pass my turn.
Sounds fun.
It is. I'm going to go ahead and make a tentacle.
Upkeep.
I'm going to make a few tentacles.
All right. Let's see. What color do I
Because
have?
those ones I don't think I actually own.
We'll play an island, and we'll play a Eidolon of Blossoms. I will draw a card. Seems good. And it's your turn.
All right. Draw.
I'm going to play multiple.
Planes for turn. We are going to cast Daxos.
Hello, Daxos. What's Daxos say? He's got a novel.
He does. Whenever I cast an enchantment spell, I'm going to get an experience counter. I can pay 1 colorless, black and white, and put a white and black spirit enchantment creature token onto the battlefield. It has this creature's power and toughness are each equal to the number of experience counters you have.
Cool.
Pass you.
Seems pretty good. Seems like some big, nasty stuff.
I hope.
Do those fly? Do those spirits?
They do not fly.
Okay, well,
they are
I mean,
not flying spirits. Not currently.
That's a good thing. Not currently. All right.
Dawn of Hope.
Everybody's playing the enchantments.
Giant Killer. Pass the turn.
Untap.
I feel like you should have saved that chop down.
Giant Killer.
I'm going to draw a card. I will pay the 1 and make a tentacle and put a 1/1 counter on this guy.
It's tapped.
It is tapped. All right. We're going to play this Fabled Passage. We're going to fetch for a Mountain. It's going to come in tapped and then untap because of the ability on there. It says I control 4 or more. And then I'm going to cast my commander and it will become daytime. And then, hey, who's got creatures on the battlefield?
I don't
You
know.
do,
I
you
got
do.
creatures.
I've got Daxos.
He's got a Daxos.
I'll ask you to cut. Cast Vadrik.
Comes in tapped.
Yep. It becomes day. Day is important when it says if a player casts no spells during their own turn, it becomes night the next turn.
Yeah. The only thing I can think of right now is Kid Cudi.
All right. Well, since you played the Blind Obedience, I'm gonna attack you for 3.
Sure.
And then
No blocks?
Yeah, no blocks.
No effects?
No effects.
I will pass turn after that.
How big is your creature?
He's a 2/2.
Untap, upkeep.
Daxos is not scared by himself.
And you get an experience counter whenever you play an enchantment?
Whenever I cast.
Okay.
Yeah, so you can counter them all you want. And
I run some counter spells, I don't run too many.
Let's see. I'm going to cast Go-Shintai of Life's Origin. I will get a
6 shrine.
6 shrine.
come in tapped.
And I have triggers. So when Go-Shintai enters, I'll draw a card off of Eidolon. When the shrine, which is an enchantment creature, enters the battlefield, I'll draw a card. I'm going to move to my end step and to my cleanup phase.
Okay.
And I will discard a City of Brass. It's your turn.
All right. Well, keep. Sure. Play a swamp return. Well, you have no creatures currently, do you?
He has
I have
one, but
one,
it's
but
tapped.
it's
one, but it's
Tapped.
tapped.
Yeah. So I am going to go to combat.
Yep.
Swing in for 2 on Lee.
No blocks.
Yep.
2 on Lee, and that is commander damage.
That's commander damage.
Second main.
First commander blood.
So we're going to cast Dawnheart Geist. Whenever I cast an enchantment spell, I can gain 2 life. Or I will gain. And then I am going to cast 1 black, 1 white. Karlov, the Ghost Council. Whenever I gain life, put 2 1/1 counters on Karlov. I can remove 6 1/1 counters and exile target creature.
Sounds like a combo.
Sounds like a really good draw. Pass. It is.
It's all about the draws, man.
It is.
It's all about the draws.
Heart of the Cards was there.
Draw, draw, draw. Draw, go, baby. Baby, got to do it.
Yep.
If I was
Oh,
casting
hey.
enchantments, I'd be a lot happier.
It becomes night on my upkeep.
Uh-oh.
He gets a 1/1 counter.
You're welcome. Don't attack me, please.
I wasn't going to.
Politicking already.
Draw for my turn.
I got something for you next turn. It's good.
I'm not doing nothing.
Well, I'm going to help you.
I mean, he said it's good, dog.
Jeez, yeah, never mind. I got something for you next turn.
Oh, okay, sweet. I will gladly take whatever goodness you have for me, sir.
I need to pay my 1 so I can make
All
a
of it?
tentacle. This comes in tapped.
Maybe.
I'm going to play a mountain. Tap this mountain. And tap these 2. And play Gutter Snipe.
Coming in tapped.
Comes in tapped.
Gutter snipe seems all right.
It does.
What was the other name? Say again.
That's a 2.
Whenever I cast an instant or sorcery spell, it deals 2 to each opponent. And then I'm going to cast my second spell for the turn and cast expressive iteration. I look at the top 3 cards of my library, I put 1 of them into my hand, 1 on the bottom of my library, and exile 1 of them. I can play the exiled one this turn.
Trigger.
I do get a trigger. Everybody takes 2.
2. Ouch.
3. Alright. I've played my land for turn. I'm going to exile the mountain.
What'd you do with the... Oh, okay. You're trying to figure it out. Sorry.
No, you're fine. I'll put this one in my hand and this one on the bottom. And then I'm going to pass the turn, and it's going to become day on your upkeep. I do not untap those. What am I doing? This gets a counter.
My 6 shrine is no longer sick. Draw. We'll play Ragran Triome.
Mm-hmm.
How do I want to do this? Actually, I misplayed. Can I take that back?
Mm-hmm.
Sure.
Yeah. You've not made any game state changes, really?
I want to play the swamp instead.
Free information.
Yeah, I got a Ragran Triome in hand.
Yep.
If you didn't know, you better ask somebody.
And he can't
What do you
cycle it
have?
now because he's paying mana for something.
We'll cast Go-Shintai of Shared Purpose.
Mm-hmm. You get a 6 shrine.
And Go-Shintai of Shared Purpose says, Vigilance, at the beginning of my end step, I may pay 1 colorless. If I do, I create a 1/1 colorless spirit creature token for each shrine I control. And I draw 2 cards because that's an enchantment and that's an enchantment.
Mm-hmm.
1, 2. Currently, Bloom Tender taps for white and green.
Doesn't it tap for all 5?
No.
Even with that?
This is not in the, I don't think it's, says for each color among permanents you control, I think it only looks at the actual mana cost.
It looks at the color of the permanent. But yes. So the permanent itself is green. Yes.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes, if it had the 5 up top, if
Yeah.
it had Wooburg up top, yes.
What color is the shrines?
They're colorless.
They're colorless. So you have green, you have white.
I have green and white that I can tap it for.
There's not nothing.
Let's see.
Use black mana available.
We'll tap it for a green-white. I'm going to leave a green floating, and I'll tap this black. I'm going to cast Dead Man's Chest.
Ooh.
Enchant creature an opponent controls. When enchanted creature dies, exile cards equal to its power from the top of its owner's library. You may cast non-land cards from among them as long as they remain exiled, and you may spend mana as though it were mana of any type to cast those spells.
Who would you like to enchant?
I'm going to enchant
My Nadir
the
Kraken? Okay. Cool.
I'm going to draw a card because Eidolon of Blossoms. That's a pretty good card. 1, 2, 3. I gotta move to discard.
Then you can cast my cards.
Move to the next phase. What's that? Yeah,
I'm just rereading the card just to make sure I
it's a
understand.
good card.
It is.
Richie,
Yes, sir.
Go-Shintai of Life's Origin is going to come at you.
Taking it.
Taking 3, Commander?
Taking 3 commander.
All right. 3. That one has got coveted 5 color. Let's see. I'm going to move to my end step and discard a card.
They have no effects before you go to cleanup.
Pass the turn, sir.
Upkeep.
All right. So
You discarded a planes.
Looks like
Yeah,
the
froze
life
up or something.
Yeah, looks like the life total didn't come up there. So the life is correct, but the commander damage is
Not kicking on.
not picking up just yet. It'll be okay.
All right. Play Scrubland.
We'll do it eventually.
It's a scrub land.
We have a scrub on the table. Scrubs on the table.
Lee, you want to draw some cards?
Yeah, sure.
Okay.
I know what card this is.
Yeah, it's a card that my good friend
Secret Rendezvous.
suggested to me.
It is a good card for white.
So yeah, Secret Rendezvous.
Me and you draw
We're gonna
3.
draw 3. Figured that'd be helpful.
Now, if he was playing Niv Mizzet, you probably wouldn't want to choose him.
I mean, if he was playing Niv Mizzet, sure, why not?
All right.
Because we all get domed.
Draw 3. All right.
I want to get domed if I can
Pay
avoid it.
2. Machiko's Reign of Truth. All right, so I get a trigger on my experience.
Yep.
All right, I gain 2 life because I cast an enchantment.
Yep. And
Is this the one that lets you go search for a planes?
Do not extort. Target creature gets +1/+1 to the end of the turn for each artifact and enchantment I control. So I have 1, 2. We'll give Daxos 2 counters.
is it plus and plus on counters, or
Oh, it's until the end of the
it's
turn.
just
You're
until
right.
the
Yeah.
end of turn? That's okay, but this gets a counter.
Oh, yeah, that's the counter for that.
Yeah. Gets a lore counter.
So we'll, we'll still hit Daxos with them.
So Daxos is a 4/4,
Mm-hmm.
right? Yeah.
Currently, yes. What's everybody at?
I'm at 39.
You
Yeah.
have so much going on out there. Okay, I'm going to pass turn.
If you wanted to attack me, you can. I'm not going to block.
That's all right.
In the turn,
Gone too
I'm
far.
going to make a Dawn of Hope. Make a lifelink soldier.
You got it, buddy. Hey, buddy, you got it.
The irony.
You should not cast a spell. Unless you have to this turn. Then I understand.
I'm just saying.
I'm not going to tell you not to.
That guy didn't help you draw cards.
But I'm not going to attack you if you let me draw. Okay. That's fine. I don't care. I understand.
All right.
I play a lot of instance. I could just pass my turn.
Skull Clamp. Good news is that Skull Clamp doesn't immediately kill the life-linking soldier.
This is true because it has +1/+1.
Yes, and Vigi.
And Vigi.
Comes in tapped.
The Scroll Rack does? Oh, yeah,
Yeah,
it
it
does.
It sure does.
Or not Scroll Rack, Skull Clamp.
Skull Clamp, yeah.
Doesn't really matter.
If he was using something he could tap it with,
Yes, it actually does matter.
most certainly.
There is things called improvise now.
True. This is true. So is it 3/1?
You can swing at me if you need to. I'm okay with it.
No, it's okay. 3 at head.
3 at me.
Yeah, I'm a 3/1 with lifelink.
He wants to draw
Do you
cards.
want to draw the cards? Or does it even matter to you?
Doesn't matter to me.
Yeah, I'm gonna take it. 1, 2, 3. Lee, you gain 3. 1, 2,
I will pay
3.
2 since I gain life,
Mm-hmm.
and I'll draw a card.
I get a counter on him for gaining life. I forgot about that.
That's okay. Put it on there.
Whenever you gain life, put 2 on 1 counters.
Yep. It says whenever you gain life, not each
Good.
life you gain.
Yes.
Untap.
That would be nice if it was each life.
It'd be insane.
This guy over here. Upkeep.
The card would be way better than already.
Draw. I will pay 1. I will make a tentacle. I will put a thing on here. I will play a Wooded Foothills. I will pay the 1 and fetch.
Look at this guy Paying 1 life and fetching on his turn.
Yup.
Try hard.
I'm gonna go get a.
I bet it's a blue-red.
You think so? It could just be a blue. Actually, it could just be a red.
It could just be a red.
For sure it's going to be like a steam dance.
You gonna take 2 more?
I mean, if you do, it's all right with me.
Yeah,
I mean, I could make it come in tapped.
you should do that. That's the one I think you should do.
I mean,
I'm not going to though.
okay.
I'm gonna take it.
Seems like the optimal thing to do.
It does. Anybody wants to cut?
Mission Control always wants to cut.
Fucking mission control.
It's ground control too.
Mission Control. Blind Commander, that's for you
you.
out there.
Alright. I'm going to cast a Chandra Torch of Defiance.
For sure.
I bet he doesn't make creatures.
No. This exile cards or makes mana. I'm going to +1 and exile the top card of my library. I can cast it this turn. If I don't, I deal 2 to everybody.
2 to everybody?
2 to everybody. I'm going to show a God Eternal Kefnet.
Too bad I can't afford to cast that card right now.
Yeah.
Taking 2.
Everybody will
Everybody
take
is going to
Are
take.
you moving to your end step?
Or are you attacking?
I
You have to.
I have to
turn,
no, I have to
or
decide now whether or
Okay.
not I'm going to cast it.
Okay.
I'm not going to cast it.
So
Everybody takes 2.
Now, what's God Eternal Kefnet say?
It says whenever I draw a card for the first card.
Oh, okay.
For the first
Well,
of that turn.
No, it was the last part. The last part's very relevant.
Oh yes, because if it
Has
dies,
has to be on the battlefield.
yes,
It doesn't matter if it dies or is exiled from the battlefield, but it has to be on the battlefield.
this is true.
You can attack me. I would like to draw more cards.
I bet you would. How big is Karlov or whatever?
You don't want
4/4.
You don't want to mess with his shit. You want
I don't want to mess
come
with
to
his.
daddy. Come
Well,
to daddy.
see, yeah, I know.
Don't worry, I ain't got Darien ain't out yet. You know I'm gonna block. I want to draw cards.
He's got to get to that 6th land to be able to cast Darien.
This is true.
I'm praying. Oh yeah, I would love to block one of those. Kill one and draw cards.
Yeah, that's fine. I'll just swing with the 1 at you. If you want to draw some cards.
What? Just one?
Yeah, because it'll die, won't it?
Yes, I will be happy to make this trade.
Sure. Remember that.
I will.
I'll pass turn.
I can't believe what I just witnessed. That's the saddest shit I've ever seen.
Dun, dun, dun.
Leave my Chandra alone.
I don't care about Chandra.
Okay.
I'm swinging
Darien.
everything.
As long as we have an accord.
Darien might, but I don't care about Chandra.
It's thinking about some stuff.
Yeah, I'm thinking a little bit here. We'll pay a black, and I'm going to cast Warlock class. Draw a card from Eidolon of Blossoms. Warlock class says, at the beginning of your end step, if a creature died this turn, each opponent loses 1 life. I can pay a black and a colorless to bring it to level 2. It says whenever this class becomes level 2, I look at the top 3 cards in my library, I put 1 of them into my hand and the rest into my graveyard. And then I can make it level 3 by paying 6 colorless and a black. And it says at the beginning of your end step, each opponent loses life equal to the life they lost this turn. It's very important. And let's see. Draw a card. It was that card. I'm all right with that for a moment. We'll play Oracle of Maldiah. Slide my library down here so everybody can see what's up top. We have a Descent Champion on top.
You can play land from the top.
I can play lands from the top, and I can play an extra land per turn.
Seems okay.
It does seem okay.
Yeah, I mean, it's okay. It's not the best, but it's all right. We will play a Rodran Triumph tapped. And let's see. I would like to move to my end step. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Okay. I'd like to move to my end step. I have a trigger. Oh, wait a minute. This center's tapped because of that.
Yes.
Which is okay.
Good call.
I have a trigger at the beginning of my end step. I may pay 1. If I do, I create a colorless spirit creature token for each shrine I control. I'm going to tap this to make 1, 2, 3 mana, and I will make 1, 2, 3, 4 shrines.
You mean 4 spirits?
Well, 4 spirits, yes, that's right. 4 spirits. Where's the tokens at? I will make me some spirits, and they all enter tapped. And let's see. I will pass turn.
Okay. Upkeep. Draw step. Then step 2. We'll hit Karloff. Draw. Lamp turn. Yeah, we'll go ahead and cast her out now. So pay 2 white, colorless. Catilda, Dawnheart Martyr. She is flying, lifelink, and protection from vampires. Her power and toughness are equal to the number of permanents I control that are spirits and or enchantments.
Yeah, I have nothing to say about
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 5. She's a 5/5. And then we are going to cast. You just have that little 1/1 soldier over there, don't you?
It's a 2/2, but yes, I do have a 1/1 soldier.
Man, so negative when I'm going to help you out.
I'm not complaining. I'm just saying it is a 2/2.
Okay, we're going to attach Val of Malice to it.
What's that do?
Enchant creature gets +2/+2 and has Intimidate and can attack you or a planeswalker you control.
Oh.
So now I have a 4/4 lifelink vigilant soldier.
Okay, so that triggers my experience. I get a 2. I cast an enchantment. I gain 2 life. I gain life, so I get 2 1/1 counters. So he is an 8/8 currently because I gave him the +2/+2 from this.
Do you have trample?
He does not.
But he has pay a black and a white and remove a counter from him, or 6 counters
It's
from
6 counters, yeah.
him, and he can exile shit. Just seems dirty.
Target creature, just creatures.
I mean,
Yeah, it's still, I mean,
It still gets rid of something.
it does. I think I'm actually going to go ahead and pass the turn right now.
Cool.
Not having trample's rough.
Yeah, we face that every now and then on them big jobs where we gotta have trample.
Should have broke out men and in.
I mean, if that's what you needed to do.
Probably.
Been thinking about building an now.
Selfless spirit.
Just for you.
That'd be fun.
That is selfless spirit. I have no
I
response.
mean, just red-green.
That'd be nasty.
The spirit is selfless, sir.
Seems pretty okay.
You should put a skull clamp on it.
Torture chamber. Torture chamber says during your upkeep, put a pain counter on torture chamber. At the end of your turn, torture chamber does 1 damage to you for each pain counter on it. 1 tap, remove all pain counters from torture chamber. Deal 1 damage for each pain counter to target creature.
So you're looking to make yourself some shoulders and then ping people.
Is that an artifact?
Yes.
It
It does come intact.
It only does to a creature.
Okay. It is a 3-2? No, it's a 5-3.
It's a 5-4.
5-4.
5-3. You're right. 5-3.
And is intimidate.
And
doesn't.
he is intimidating,
That means it can't be blocked except by creatures that share a color
which is white.
or artifact creatures, right?
I think something like that.
Creature with Sigma can't be blocked except by artifact and or creature that share color. All right. Five at you, Brandon.
I
Told you I wouldn't
cannot
have-
block it.
Told you I wouldn't kill your planeswalker.
You did. I appreciate that. I will take the 5. Lee's going to gain 5.
I will end my turn.
On tap.
I think I have 5 non-enchantment creatures,
Okay.
and I've got most of them. I'll try
Draw
to get
turn.
experience here. This is not the
Trying
way
to
you do
get
it.
experience, and
I will
you're
make
not
a
getting any.
tentacle.
I'm not getting any experience
So
tonight.
this one would actually be on tap. Tentacle, this gets a counter.
Literally 3 of the 5 on the board.
I'm going to play an Island.
I like how you say Island. Play an Island.
Play a his land or a her land.
I've heard that's the worst card in Magic.
That's what I heard too.
I'm going
Probably
to
just get them out of your deck.
plus
All of
Chandra.
them.
I'm going to exile top card. And if I don't cast that card, everybody's going to take 2. It is a Flood Strand. I
You
am not
can't
going to
cast it.
cast this. Everybody takes 2.
Yep.
And then I am going to go to combat. The 6/7.
I've got a 5/5, a 6/6, a 1/3, and a 2/2.
Wearing a 2/2.
I'm going to pass the turn. It will become nighttime on your upkeep.
Untap. Upkeep. Draw. We'll play Swamp.
Mhm.
We'll play Bloodstain Mire.
Mhm.
Man,
Aw,
That's
sad
the one,
face.
That's the one he needs.
that's hard.
I mean, he
Sad.
doesn't need it, but
You should go ahead and
that's
fetch.
the one he wants.
Hmm.
I mean, I'm sure he has a way of drawing a card.
I'm sure he does too.
I wonder if you have any gods in there.
Any gods?
You know, it's really cool.
There's a couple of gods, but it's really so that the lands can tap for any mana.
Yeah.
You know what's really cool with that card? Play was it Maskwood Nexus? All your
Yeah.
creatures are gods. You literally just go
Ew.
get a Perforos and just
It's gross.
Yeah, why are you so gross?
I mean, it takes 10 mana to do so, but
I mean, it does. I mean, a whole lot. You're absolutely right. It does take 10 mana.
it is
But
a
at 10
thing
mana,
that
you're
can
probably
do.
killing somebody.
Probably.
We'll play this Tessin champion. He has Constellation. Whenever an enchantment enters the battlefield under my control, I put a +1/+1 counter on it, and I draw a card.
Comes in tapped.
Whatever.
Is that your first spell this turn?
It is.
Okay.
And I'm going to play another one.
Okay. So it will become daytime on your turn.
I'm going to play Heliod the Suncrowned. They're tapped.
Is that the combo one?
Yep. I will draw a card, draw a card.
So that probably needs to be dealt with, huh?
Oh, you guys
What
can
is your devotion to white right now, sir?
What is my devotion to white? 1, 2.
Okay. So does he come in tapped then? Because he's not a creature when he
When he
enters?
enters the battlefield,
When he
is a
enters-
creature.
It doesn't
That's a
check until he's
creature,
on the
yeah.
battlefield. Okay. Oh, hey, there's another guy. Oh, it's demigod.
On part of resolution, he's a creature. State base effect says he's no longer a creature and turns into.
The enchantment. Feels like we're getting ready for a gut punch here.
Probably.
I'm going to
sounds
tap
like.
this and put this at level 2. Win this, and I have, let's see, I'll have a green floating.
To have board wipes, but they deal with not destroying enchantments.
Specifically, doesn't destroy enchantment?
Because, yeah, generally most of my creatures are enchantments. Like, I have 5 non-enchantment creatures, 5 or 6, and 3 of them are on the board.
With this trigger on the stack, I'm going to spend a green, cast crop rotation. I'm going to sack this.
Go get your world tree.
Go get a,
No, he put World
no,
Tree in
World
his
Tree's
hand.
in my hand.
Okay.
I'm going to sack this and go get something else.
Field of the Dead?
No.
Oh, that.
It's even better.
Hall of Heliod's Generosity. That's the one that lets you get stuff back from your graveyard?
Yep.
Yeah, it puts it on top of my library. Enchantments, specifically. For the simple cost of 1 white, 1 colorless, and tapping.
Time to go search up Rest in Peace.
I mean,
I don't think I'm
his
running it.
general had that ability on it.
Yeah, now it just costs even cheaper. Well, the general doesn't. The general puts it on the battlefield.
Right?
Yeah, but it gives me another mana, so.
That's also true.
No, man, I was going to go get it, so get rid of his.
That's what you're talking about.
Reveal top card. And now I look at the top 3 cards, so you get to see what one card is, but you don't get to see what the other 2.
Correct.
I will put 1 of them into my hand and the rest into my graveyard. I'll put a Sublime Epiphany and a Evolving Wilds into my graveyard.
What's the power toughness on Go-Shintai of Life's Origins?
3/4.
I'm going to crack this Bloodstained Mire.
You're going to get that land that's on the top there?
Nah. Yep. There's a lot of basics in here. It's 5 color. I need to be able to search them up. I didn't put shocks in here because I'm running the triomes.
Makes sense.
Okay.
Sure.
Oh, I grabbed the wrong fucking land.
You want to get the right one?
Yeah.
Judge.
It was a swamp. You know what it is? It's because they put. No, I'm sorry.
There you go.
You didn't box me, did you?
Not that I know of.
Okay, cool.
I put them both in the same direction, so hopefully not.
Show you an incubation druid, and you know what? You were so nice to me earlier by, cutting my deck for me and everything. But I really think Chandra's a problem.
You really think Chandra's a problem?
I mean, once you hit that, you know what? I'm going to let others deal with Chandra for the moment. You guys can deal with Chandra.
She's not doing anything yet.
What's her 7 ability?
She
I
gets
get an emblem.
Or he gets an emblem.
That whenever I cast a spell, it deals 5 to any target. She's not in there for the emblem. It just helps. She's mostly in there to make
You're leaving
mana.
that up to me because they've got some kind of alliance happening.
I mean, whatever that alliance is should
Ed thought he had
happen.
an alliance going, and he gave me a mana, and I killed him with it.
Yep.
Alliances mean nothing.
I know that alliance is bullshit.
Alliance mean nothing.
Let's see.
I don't plan on killing Chandra. I don't think I have a way of killing Chandra right now.
I'm going to move to my instep. I have a trigger.
Yep.
I will pay a colorless, and I will make 4 shrine or 4 of these spirits. They'll enter tapped. Go.
All right. Exile.
Comes a dude. Don't know what dude does.
Gets a +1/+1 for each artifact or enchantment I control.
Technically, that happens after you draw a card.
Is it draw? Okay.
Yeah. Either
Draw,
when it enters
transform.
battlefield or after you draw
Yeah,
step.
it happens. It happens when you draw your card for turn,
Okay.
and before your main phase begins.
Gotcha. Okay, so
And I know it's your first time really playing with those. So.
yeah, that's a newer card to the deck. So let's see, artifact or enchantment. So 1, 2 currently. Super. We got to fix that. 3.
3, that's right.
Yeah.
All right. So I'm playing Isolated Chapel.
What, this? No, I think you just want me to attack with it eventually once it gets big enough. And let somebody, jump block it. Or enough to kill it so you can cast stuff out.
I am going to Diabolic Tutor.
He is going to tutor up that rest in peace.
I don't play Rest in Peace here, unfortunately. Yeah, it's sad.
Diabolic Tutor.
But I am going to go search.
Diabolic
That
tutor. You gotta
just puts
answer-
him
you
one.
Got, you got all this blue mana and you're untapped.
I am. He can Diabolic Tutor.
Yeah.
He just searched for a card and put it in his hand, right?
Yeah.
Okay.
It's demonic tutor, just +2.
Yeah, so it's not like $60.
Demonic Tutor puts it on top of the deck.
No, Demonic Tutor puts
here,
it,
yeah,
here
yeah,
puts it on top. That is also like $60.
There you go.
No,
up
they're
again.
like 40.
Did they go down?
Yeah, the ones from Commander Legends are like $40.
Demonic's still
It's like 40 something. Yeah. They're about the same
Yeah,
price.
they're about 40, 45, something around there, depending on the printing.
I have to find mine.
Do I be helpful or do I just be selfish?
I don't know, man.
think you
That's,
should be
that's totally up to you.
It
Be
depends
selfish?
on.
Okay, we're going to be
Are
selfish.
you trying to
Be selfish.
Go
I,
for
you trying to
win,
end this
bro.
game? You trying to end this game? Huh?
Yeah.
Go
I'm
for
not
the
trying to
win.
end the
No one's
game.
attacking. No one's doing nothing. Go for it.
I'm looking for.
what if I don't have
looking for a
it to
dub.
go for? Where's he at?
Just slap him around. You notice I said them.
Hey man, I'm the low one on the totem pool right now. I'm at 29. I got a big board state though.
You have a big scary board state.
If you got flying stuff, I'm dead.
Your spirits fly.
No, they don't.
No, they don't. Those ones don't. Those are colorless ones.
They don't fly?
No, they're the Ugin ones.
No, they're not
Well,
even.
they're not Ugin ones.
They're just colorless.
Yeah.
They're colorless 1/1s. But he's still
You
cute.
still got your hand, right?
I still have my hand. It's separate. I had to think about
He
it.
says, "I'm a spirit.
Looks like a Pac-Man ghost.
I'm in danger."
I think that was the point.
I mean, I couldn't make a Marvel ghost.
Pay 3. Play crawl space.
Scroll space.
No more than 2 creatures can attack me each combat.
You?
Yeah,
Oh, okay. Cool.
said selfish.
Oh yeah, this got a counter because it was day on your turn.
No flyers, huh, Ed?
Yep.
I am going to go to combat.
Sure thing.
Flying likely. Protection for vampires. That is a 5, I'm pretty sure. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I lied, it's a 6.
There's something else that goes along with this card, isn't there?
I don't
Or
think
is
so.
it
Not until it comes back.
power and toughness each equal to the number of... Okay. It was the other one that I was thinking of.
So 6/6.
Flying lifelink.
I gain 6. Gain life. Trigger.
Yeah. Oh, I need to kill that bitch.
Did not cast enchantment. Pass to you. I don't think you need to do anything with my creatures, okay?
You just domed me for 6?
Oh, something's about to happen.
There can only be one enchantment player here.
Upkeep.
Ooh, those are fighting words. I'm gonna stay out of this.
Yeah.
Y'all,
Don't kill
y'all
me.
take care of yourselves.
We're all good.
It's all right.
It's all good. We family.
This is love, man. This is love.
I mean, you're lucky I don't have any enchantments in my graveyard yet.
Lucky you don't have any artifact killing.
You're lucky. You're just lucky.
I'm far from it.
Just plain old lucky.
You're just lucky right now. You're lucky there's an incubation druid on top of my library.
You're lucky there's air between us, guy.
My bad, friend.
Not your friend, guy.
I ain't your guy, pal.
I ain't your pal. I don't know that one.
Buddy.
Buddy.
Kill it. Kill it dead.
That's from Ocean's 11, isn't it?
Ed, if
from South Park.
I deal with all that, will you not kill me?
What are you doing?
I will do my best to not kill you, but I will say this. If I start killing, you'll be the last one.
Okay.
What are you trying to do?
Fair enough. Mother, may I please cast Elspeth?
You're gonna minus it, aren't you? Because he's gonna get to exile like 6 of my cards, and then he can cast them. I mean, if that's what
So-
you gotta do.
So what's
you
the
can
minus?
cast it. It'll
What's-
resolve.
What's the minus do? The minus does what?
Destroy all creatures with power 4 or greater.
Okay, sweet. Yeah, I'm down for that.
I am not a fan of that.
Because he's not gonna lose anything.
Who, me?
You.
Yeah, of course. This is the game. We make alliances and pacts.
You should
And the pact was,
not do that, but
if he did this, I would kill him last.
That doesn't sound like a good plan at all. He still dies.
I'm just looking for a piece, man. I want to draw a bunch of cards. Man, I kind of wish that Go-Shintai could die right now so I could just recast it.
I'll attack you for 5.
For 5, I'll block with Go-Shintai.
Okay,
Go-Shintai is a 3.
that's fine. I gain 5. I don't give a shit.
Cool. Go-Shintai
Does that
just
die?
I think so. I'm trying to do the math.
Oh,
1,
no,
2,
not that.
3, 4, 5, 5, 3. Yes, so my guy dies,
Yep, and you draw 2 cards.
and I draw 2 cards.
My enchantment
Sorry
goes.
about your
No, you're right.
enchantment, buddy.
see, you don't need to wipe the board yet.
Draw
What are you so worried about that you'd be willing to wipe the board? Is it that thing?
-3.
What's the -3?
Destroy all creatures power 4 or greater.
So he does have a valid question. He's asking, what are you afraid of?
Oh, I'm trying to get us going. Get us going.
And I think the reason why is because he's probably got something hot in his hand.
Oh, I'm sure he
that
does.
He could probably start to chain things off if his commander is ready to go. Because his commander says that things cost 5 colorless less right now.
This is true.
I mean, you can cast it at instant speed.
I'm just starting at 5.
So
Don't you worry about me.
Artifact enchantment. Yeah, that was way more than. So everything you'd want it.
it's on the stack.
It's on the ability is on the stack.
He might have a stifle.
That'd be pretty dope.
That would be pretty dope. I won't lie. I paid 6 mana for nothing.
All right, I'm not attacking you, but I'm going to cast a spell to target you. It's
So
not
does-
going to hurt you that bad, though.
I'm not attacking you, but I'm casting a spell that targets you.
So with that on the stack, I'm going to cast Electrolyze. 2 to you. Trigger, everybody takes 2. So you're going to take 4 total. But you only go to 41.
What?
And I'm going to draw a card.
You gonna pay the 1?
I am, actually. Because I want to make this tentacle before it dies. Okay, so things die.
Okay, so
You get a trigger.
I get a trigger, and that thing was at 5, 7?
7.
So 7.
So exile top 7.
And then as long as they are exiled,
I may cast them
And
as
spend-
though mana were mana of any color.
yeah.
Do we get to see what they are?
Oh, yeah.
It's
Yeah.
4
So
4
it's
greater, right?
fact or fiction.
Is it still on the stack, or we?
Yeah,
resolved?
it's resolving.
It's
It
resolving
is
now.
now.
So there's fact or fiction.
So that dies. This
There's a
dies.
Prismari command.
Oh, I know.
There's a solve the equation. A fireball. Arid Mesa. Grape shot.
It's pretty good.
It's a good thing that that grape shot's gone. So it can't storm off and kill us with a grape shot.
Oh, here, you can have this back now.
Okay.
I will go to my end step and I
also
will
dies.
lose 1.
You'll lose 1. So you're back at 40.
Yep. It is Brandon's turn.
Untap.
Brandon.
It is Brandon's turn.
And you cast a spell. So
Brandon,
don't worry
Brandon.
about that. Draw for turn.
Brandon.
Brandon, bro. It's Brandon Rue.
What was it, like the third most popular name, or something like that? Ugh. That was a really funny movie.
Actually. Plus Chandra. Exile top card. It's a Mind Desire.
Man. We're one away from the mind's desire. Dang. I would have really loved to have that.
Yeah, I bet you fucking would have.
And it would have cost them 2.
Yeah, it's all good.
It would have cost them 2 blue to cast it.
I am going to cast it.
Okay, you got the mana for it?
I don't have to. I do have to pay mana.
Oh,
Yes,
yeah.
you do.
Yeah, I do. Yeah, I got the mana for it, for sure.
Cast it.
4, 5, 6.
Okay, cool.
Cast
So-
it. Trigger. Everybody takes 2.
Yeah. 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2. Storm 1.
Shuffle.
Actually, the Storm Cat would be 0.
Storm count 0, so I don't get to make copies
He
of
gets
it.
1. So sad.
Oh, this better be good.
It's terrible.
I might as
You
well.
want me to
I'm
cut your
gonna
fate?
I'm gonna bring this
Sure.
I'm gonna bring this dead man's chest back and put it on another creature.
Please, not mine, because no.
Hold on. I seem to recall something that happened in our past with a Gonti. And you stole something from me that was very, very important.
I did.
So as you
Oh,
can
hey,
tell,
it's Fire Confluence.
I would like to play with other people's cards
This
too.
is true. I understand. All right, Fire Confluence. I am going to cast this.
Okay.
I got to choose mode. So my modes will be one to each creature and 2 to each opponent twice.
Taking 4.
1 to each creature and 2 to each opponent twice. So first we all lose 2.
Yeah, that's cool. He loses all his technicals too.
That's fine.
And then two. What is it? One to each player twice.
No, 1 to each creature once.
Yeah.
And then 2 damage to each creature or each opponent twice, so 4. So it'll be 4 total.
4 plus the gutter snipe.
Yeah, you already did the gutter snipe, didn't you?
I just did the gutter snipe.
Okay.
So we all take 4.
Yeah, you'll take an additional 4.
So 6 total.
It was 6 total.
Oh my. Edward's not doing so hot.
No, it's cool. I'll remember this.
He's got spells he can cast. So.
Oh, I know he does.
He's got spells he can cast. Sure.
Alright, so I lose all my tentacles. I'm not gonna cast this. I'm gonna play this Misty Rainforest. I'm gonna fetch and take 1. And this time I'm gonna go get a Mystic Sanctuary. And put a card from my graveyard on top of my library. Instant or sorcery from my graveyard on top of my library.
Wonder what it's going to be.
I wonder what it's gonna be.
Probably something that he can desire.
No, it ain't gonna be that.
No, it's 100% gonna be that.
No, it is.
It is gonna be that.
It's the best card he's got in there.
Everybody knows what that is, so we'll just leave it like that. I'll play this Ironcrag Pyromancer.
Comes in tapped.
It does come in tapped.
Hold on.
Says whenever I draw
I just want to do it, just so I can do it.
Oh,
Tithe, baby! Pay the one!
oh shit, Mana Tide.
I thought we was cool.
Yes!
I thought we was cool. Go
Well, I was
ahead.
going to do it on this, but I'm like, he's got 2 mana. Whatever.
Untap.
Remember, Ed, I let you do all that fun stuff you're about to do.
I'm going to play a land for turn.
Seems okay.
And I'm going to play a land for turn.
That one comes in tapped, correct?
No, base or no, it's
No, I think the card itself says it comes in tapped.
Yeah, you're right. Let's see. 5, 6. Yeah, I don't have the mana for it.
I'm terrified.
I'm sure he has a plethora of options. Plus all your spells that he can cast at any time.
That's what I'm worried about, honestly.
I mean, there's what? I mean, that's not... You still got to pay the mana for him,
Cast Go-Shintai.
Yeah.
Draw said card.
I'll draw 4 cards and put 4 counters on this dude.
4 cards. Oh, yeah. No, it's 6 cards. No, you're right.
It's 4 cards.
Yeah, you're right.
2, 2.
Yep. Get all them pesky lands out of the way.
That's what I drew.
How much mana can you make the 4?
How much mana can I make? With what? Bloom Tender that you killed?
Oh, did I kill it?
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, it was 2-1.
No, it's a 1/1.
Oh, I thought it was 2.
I was mostly trying to
It's
just
all
get your
good.
spirits.
Yeah, because the spirits are a terrible thing.
That and all them shrines.
Mm-hmm. The shrines is the scary part. I will admit to that.
Not only did you kill the spirits, you killed the shrines.
But I also killed my own stuff.
That you did.
Let's move to combat.
Mm-hmm.
Gutter Snipes 2/2.
Mm-hmm.
I'm going to swing Setessan Champion and Go-Shintai of Shared Purpose at Chandra Torch of Defiance.
What's power toughness?
6, 8, and a 1/3 with Vigilance.
I will chump the Setessan champion.
Sure. She'll take 1.
Sure.
Let's see. I'm going to do this. Yeah, hell with it. Why not? My mana taps for mana of any color. We'll play Go-Shintai of Lost Wisdom. Trigger. They're both sick.
Yep, and that comes with
And
that
then-
too.
Yep. And trigger. So I'll draw more cards. 2, 3, 4. Show you a migration path. Oh. Move to my
Blind
instep.
obedience is kicking my ass.
We'll move to my instep and I have a trigger. At the beginning of my instep, if a creature died this turn, each opponent loses 1 life.
Yep.
And I will move to discard. Let's see. Keep. Is that it? 5. Throw those in the bin. If you care to see what I threw in the bin, it's a bunch of lands and an incubation druid.
Yep.
It's your turn, sir.
All right, upkeep. Draw.
The shrine's doing what it wants to do.
About 13 life.
He's attempting to, and he's find the white Honda, and then he's fine. He'll go right back up.
Okay, I'm gonna play Aether Hub.
You get 2
Aether.
energy.
Wow. 2 energies. We'll never see anybody do no energies.
I thought about it. There's just not enough.
All right. So
And then I probably won't ever make it again. Because it was a broken mechanic.
Or make the cards that rely on it less broken.
all right.
Double.
All right. So pay the double white and 3 colorless, and I'm going to cast for the disturb cost.
Ooh.
Catilda's Rising Dawn. I'm going to attach it to Daxos. Enchant creature. Whenever this creature has flying, lifelink, and protection from vampires, then it gets +X, where X is the number of permanents you control that are spirits and/or enchantments. If it would go to the graveyard from anywhere, exile it. So, 1, 2, 3. Currently getting a +3/+3. Yes, trigger here. And then I trigger gain 2 life. And then I am going to cast 2 white and a colorless Aura of Silence. Artifacts and enchantment spells your opponent's cast cost 2 more. Ooh. I can sack it and destroy target artifact and or enchantment. Or enchantment, rather. Trigger. 4, where are you at? Gain 2. And that adds 1 more to that, so it's getting +4/+4. 2, 3, 4, yes. Pass turn.
Upkeep. Counter.
And then do you take damage stuff?
At the end
At
of
the
turn.
end of
End of
turn.
turn, okay.
He has the opportunity to remove them, right?
Yes. I could pay 1 and remove all the counters. Let's see here.
Oh, yeah.
Only 1 enchantment player.
Darien, King of Kjeldor.
Yeah, what up, Darren?
That's it.
Quip said King.
Plus, make some soldiers.
Make some soldiers that are no longer a lifelink.
It's got a chop dome, too.
Now you got a bald soldier.
Coming in tapped.
Land tax.
Seems okay.
Yeah. I got a bunch of lands, so it might help you out. 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Yeah.
I have 8. In step, I will take 2. And I'll make 2 more dudes.
Alright. Untap. Keep draw. Plus Chandra. I'm going to exile top card of my library. It is an island. I cannot cast it, so everybody take 2.
I'm in danger.
I'll look over here.
No, let's just see what you
This is not the...
I messed up. I missed my trigger. Should have cost 2 more.
Oh, you're absolutely right. I can't play that.
I mean, I missed it.
Yeah, but it's not a trigger.
Still technically. Yeah.
Yeah. It's state-based.
Oh, wait, no, yeah, that's from that. Never mind. You're right. Thank you.
He's like, no.
No.
I
I still get my tokens.
I still has dudes.
I still have dudes. Put that on a cracker, dude.
This is on top. I'll play in his land.
An Island for the Izzet player. I guess that little mini wrath actually did hurt you a lot, I guess, huh?
Yeah.
Yeah, it had to get rid of some things, though. I mean, there was a lot going on.
This
But
is
he's
true.
got plenty of mana. He can recast his commander
I can recast my commander.
just for it to die.
No, not
You
by
just
me.
draw a bunch of cards.
Not by me anytime soon.
I'm going to start chipping away. We'll take him out.
That's scary. What do you have?
He's currently a 6/6.
I will cast
That's
him.
it. And a little 1/3 guy.
Your commander is in play.
He's in play.
Comes in tapped.
Actually,
Yeah, it comes in.
it does come in tap, but now I can do this.
This shit costs 1 less.
I will cast Mind's Desire.
For 2.
I will get 2. I will get a copy.
Yep.
You'll get Desire plus a copy.
Yes.
Copy goes on the stack first.
Now, do you want to do shuffle, flip, or shuffle, flip?
Yeah, you can do whatever you want to do.
Come on, something hot.
Ooh, that's not bad.
I will cast it. Dika, Fractal Theorist.
Comes in tap.
Does come in tap. Whenever I cast an instant or sorcery, or a copy an instant or sorcery, I make a fractal token with 1/1 counters equal to the mana value of said spell. Cut for this one. No, you are in exile. All right.
Shall remain in exile.
And the next one is
Bam!
Sulfur Falls. I
It's cast, right?
yes. And did I play a land? I did play a land. No, it says play.
Oh, okay.
But
It does say-
if I hadn't played a land, I could have done it.
Yep.
We don't take damage for that one, do we?
Nope.
No. That's my turn.
Untap.
That.
Draw.
Probably at some point.
Oh, that guy. That guy's a goodie.
That guy is a goodie.
Yeah, it's not as good right now, though. I know if I do this, there's going to be a repercussion.
Do it.
But I
Remember,
definitely
you have these
feel-
you can cast as
I
well.
yeah, none of those say counter target ability.
I know.
We'll make a green and a black. And cast Assassin's Trophy, target Aura of Silence. It says destroy target permanent and opponent controls. Its controller may search their library for a basic land card, put it on the battlefield, and then shuffle their library. You have an option.
Okay.
Would you like to blow something up? Or would you like to have a land? The choice is yours.
Oh, no, yeah, I'm absolutely going to blow something up. I'm just not sure.
Well, Heliod's indestructible, so it ain't gonna be that.
What do you got on your board?
I have no enchantments.
He has a
I have a
artifact.
thought.
You have
I have a
artifact?
thought vessel.
You do.
He's got
I
enchantment.
ain't got no hand.
That's what you should be blowing up. something
Not
like that.
not a skull clamp.
The what?
You should be blowing something
Or
up.
not something that's going to deal himself damage to make himself creatures. All he's got to do is get a soul sister, and we're in trouble.
Oh, I know.
We're good.
But
He says we're good.
but the choice is yours,
It is mine.
and whatever you choose will be the right choice.
No, there's only one choice.
Well, I don't know what the right choice is coming from your opinion.
Well, that's to be fair. I mean, I can tell you what I would think, but it's ultimately up to you.
What do you think in the Go-Shintai?
It's either
Which one?
It's either that or the
wisdom.
blue one mills, right?
The blue one does mill. I pay at the beginning of my end step. I pay 1 when I do target player mills X, where X is the number of shrines I control.
Yeah.
And we all know mill is like a touchy subject. So if you blow that one up, I don't. Like, I understand.
I'm a guy that plays Mills, so I don't feel so bad about it.
Yeah, I don't.
It's up to you.
I don't think I care about the mill.
I don't care about the mill. You can mill me all you want.
Like the torture
You know
chamber
what?
is scary, but I don't know. I honestly don't know what the right choice is here.
Let me see the torch.
Because every time he loses life, every time he takes damage, he's gonna make more
Yeah,
dudes.
Darien says when he takes damage, he makes dudes.
I'm not necessarily scared of them either.
Right. So what? Looking at the current board today, what is your most feared thing?
Honestly, right now, I mean, if you start blowing up, I'm in trouble. Well, it doesn't really matter. I mean, if you can't handle my crawl space. Heliod's not on board.
You can't blow up Heliod anyway.
Yeah, he's indestructible, so. We're going to hit you.
You're gonna hit what?
The thing we just read.
The torture chamber?
Yes.
I will remove the counters to shoot. How big is this guy? 1-3?
Mm-hmm.
How big's the blue guy?
0-4.
We'll hit this guy for 2.
The only reason I did yours is because you have significantly more life.
That's fair.
Try and keep it.
Let's see.
I pooped on Edward pretty hard earlier, so.
It's totally fair.
In response, I'm gonna make Wooberg.
That's terrifying.
He's gonna put it on his own dude.
No, you're gonna put on something else.
No, I can't. It says
okay.
enchant and creature and opponent controls. We'll put this on Darien.
Oh. That's...
Trigger Eidolon
Scary.
of Blossoms, trigger Setessan Champion.
Yep.
Draw a card. Draw a card.
That's one we are scared of, but...
I almost went after your draw, too, some of that. He was one of those guys I thought about.
I don't know that his draw is the issue.
You probably should have. We'll play a land for turn.
Which guy should you went after, you said?
I was thinking Eidolon.
Yeah, that's what he shot. Which is okay.
You shot one of them. So he's not drawing as many cards, but...
You inherently did the exact same thing. The difference is you killed my shit for me to...
I got bonus out of it, yeah.
Pay a white and cast a Sanctum of Tranquil Light. I'll make 2 shrines. I'll draw... Or I'll make 1 shrine, sorry. I'll draw 2 cards. 1,
2 cards.
2. Ooh. That's one that I want to see.
Where's your other card draw at?
I drew 2 cards. 1, 2.
Oh,
Yeah, 2
this guy-
characters come in,
yeah. My bad.
And this
You're
guy
right.
gets 2 counters. How many untapped creatures you got?
I don't have any.
I would like to go to combat.
Sure.
I'll swing Setessan Champion at Elspeth, and I will swing Oracle of Moldiah at Chandra Torch of Defiance. She's a 2/2.
Sure. No block.
I have no effects.
Go fuck.
Let's see. Play a land.
Is that the white one? Is that the
my
one that
second land.
gains you life?
What?
Is that
No,
white shrine?
taps.
No,
Creatures.
it taps creatures.
Okay.
And it costs 1 less for each shrine I control. It costs 6 mana to tap
Oh, okay.
a creature, but
Okay.
it costs 1 less for each.
Okay.
So
And it's a white. Like white and 6. Or white and 5, maybe.
Really, it's never that expensive.
Yeah.
play a Sanctum of Fangs. I'll draw 2 cards.
That's an Esca that's on top. That's a cultivate.
Make a dude.
It's pretty cultivate.
Thank you. Probably should have played this earlier, but it doesn't fucking matter at this point. We'll play a Jukai Naturalist.
Draw.
I'll draw a card and put another counter on this.
Comes in tapped.
Yeah,
Actually, all this. Well, the
these are
creatures-
only
yeah.
Sanctums.
Yeah.
So this is 1, this is 3.
Did you draw a Sithis?
I will draw Sithis. Show you
Immortal Sun. Yikes.
8, 9, 10.
Have you played a land this turn?
I have.
Yeah. And it's
I played 2 lands. Alright, I will move to instep, and a creature died this turn?
nope.
Yes. I blew this up, he blew that up, you blew that up.
Yep, it did.
So everybody loses life. And I will move to clean up 1, 2, 3. I will ditch a migration path, a cultivate, and a thematic compass.
Sounds good.
And I will keep a hand of fire. It's your turn.
Okay. I'll keep. Draw.
I'm scaled.
Beautiful. Shattered Sanctum.
Comes in untaxed. You have 2 more opponents.
Lands.
Yeah,
Oh,
it's
that's the other
lands
one?
Yeah.
Okay.
All right. So. Colors, colors, colors. Yes, we have everything. So white and 2 colorless. We are going to put Vow of Duty on this guy. Gives him +2/+2. He has vigilance. Can't attack your planeswalkers I control.
It's coming at us.
Trigger. Gain 2 life. And I will pass turn. And that makes that +1/+1 bigger.
Yep.
That guy's getting way too big.
He doesn't have trample, though.
I'll let somebody else deal with it.
That's the right answer. That is the absolute right answer.
This is a multiplayer game, right?
Last I checked.
Somebody else can do it.
Yep. It's been a fun game so far.
It has.
I thought things were going to end faster, but sometimes that happens.
Did the right pieces get taken out?
Land tax.
Yeah, I thought Brandon was ready to go off. When his
Doesn't
shit
that
got
cost
killed.
more or no?
No, it's gone
Oh,
now.
okay.
I targeted it so he would sack it and blow that up. That's not really why I did it. I did it because all my sanctums cost more.
With it on the battlefield, yeah.
Yeah,
I figured out it was going to be rough for you when I played it.
it was. Coming from an enchantress's presence.
Mm-hmm.
Yes.
At least it wasn't aura shards.
I still would have blew it up.
Oh, I know.
For Brandon. Trinidad.
They all have vigilance, right?
Yeah.
10 at me.
Yeah, they're all 2/2s.
Well, it's 5. They're all 2/2s.
I'll block 2 of them. Only one of them will die. Or actually, I'm sorry, none of them will die. Because it's a 1/3 and a 0/4. But I'll take, would you say 10? So I'll take 6. And what does Brandon take?
4.
I take 4.
No,
Well,
wrong way.
yeah, you're going the wrong way. Should be at 24.
24?
Yeah, because I was at 28.
28, yeah.
Okay.
Which soldier are you putting that on?
That one.
He put it on one and he's got 4 others.
Right, but didn't 2 of them take damage?
No, this one is 0-4 and this one's 1-3. Oh, I see. One would have taken 1 damage.
Yeah.
So if he wanted to, he could put it on it to kill it and draw 2 cards.
Yeah. That's why I ask. It is relevant information.
Yeah.
Yes. So I'll kill the one. So I still have 4.
Yes, you still have 4.
Draw 3 cards.
Yep, that was very relevant. Did not draw the thing he needed. He's probably in a land pocket. Which is all right. It's what he wanted that land tax for. See, to me, sometimes land tax is just that card that, like, ends up fucking you.
Oh, yeah.
Yes, you can thin your deck out by getting all those lands, but every time that I've ever played it, guess where all the other lands end up?
In your graveyard.
On top.
Oh, yeah.
And that's what I draw.
Ooh.
That's rough.
What's that?
Odric, Master Tactician.
Tactician.
Good one too, yeah.
He said he has first strike.
Whenever
he attacks with at least 3 other creatures attack, you choose which creatures block this combat and how those creatures block.
If you're wondering if it's a problem, it is.
No, I don't have any issues with it. With 3 other creatures and it, that's 4.
Yeah, but
it doesn't matter who we attack.
he can attack somebody else and attack you with
Fair enough. That makes sense.
2 of them.
Yep.
It's just a way to get you dead quick.
Go ahead, Brandon.
Untap. Draw for turn. Okay.
How many lands you got, Ed?
I have 12.
Jesus.
I've been able to play extra lands.
Plus
You got that Oracle
Chandra.
out quickly.
I'm going to exile the top card. That's a lightning bolt. I could cast a lightning bolt.
You could not cast it and hit everybody for 2 instead of 1 for 3.
This is also true.
Too bad you don't have Gutter Snipe still in play.
Dang.
Yeah.
That would have been value. What's the little 2-drop shaman that when you cast heat makes a little...
I know who you're talking about. Young Peasy.
Yeah, how come you... Do you run him?
Yeah, he's in the deck.
Seems like it'd be really good for you.
Yeah.
He's getting +4/+4 currently.
Yeah. What's your other dude in there?
Just a 1/3.
Whenever he casts an enchantment, he gains
life.
2 life.
It's just a 1/3.
It's just a 1/3.
Little 1/3.
Sure, I'll cast All Blood I got with Lightning Bolt.
Yeah, that'll happen.
I get a fractal. That is a 1/1.
Enters tapped.
It does enter tapped.
That little guy just went in today, and I'm very glad he did.
It's a good dude.
Yeah.
It's a real good dude. I'm going to have to find mine and put it in my Enchantress deck.
Seems pretty okay.
Yeah. I mean, maybe one could go in here, but I don't know what I would cut.
Whenever you cast an enchantment. Oh,
I could, cut I could probably cut a land. I run 40 lands in here.
I'll bet you could probably get away with Little Nest.
But it's on purpose. Like, it's to really help out because, I mean,
You're drawing so much.
I want to be able to, like, cast my stuff. If I can't cast my stuff, then it's dead in the water.
Sure. You're low to the ground though, for the most part, aren't you?
I'm all on the ground.
It's like 1s, 2s, and 3 drops.
Yeah.
You can handle 39 lands.
Probably.
Man, this game's got to end at some point.
It does. Are you able to do it? Are you able to
I'm
kill
trying to
us?
decide who I'm going to help win.
Oh,
That should be you.
You want to roll?
Sure. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. We'll roll this one. 6. No, that means
Wait.
that's who this is going at.
Oh, well, dang. That ain't fun, Brandon.
I know it's not fun.
Always
but
ends up on you, man.
It don't matter. Am I at 28? No, I'm at 26. Close enough.
You got a shit magnet.
That's fine. I'm not killing you. But Ed might kill you. I'm going to Raven form this guy.
Which guy?
It's because of all the
Andre.
shithawks.
You get a bird.
Why do you want Raven?
Does it exile it or does it kill it?
It exiles it.
Why do you want to do that?
Or actually, no. You know what? I'm going to exile Darien. That way, he can't play a bunch of your spells.
All right, there you go.
Is that better?
I mean, good than that on that fucking dude, but all right.
Yeah, but the spell's going at you, so I have to choose something of yours.
All right.
So,
Yes.
I'm going to do
that's
this
what
so you
rolling
don't
the
get
dice
fucked by
means.
this.
All right.
Give it back.
You do get a bird, and I have a bird for you. I also get another fractal.
Of course you do.
I do. It's not a blue bird, but it's a bird, and it does the exact same thing. And then, except for it's not blue. And then I am going to pass the turn. Thank you.
Come here, sick ass shrine.
All right, so things happen.
Well, we're all about to die.
We have a trigger. Trigger is at the beginning of, well, I don't have an upkeep trigger, I don't think. No, I don't have an upkeep trigger.
They only at your end step.
I have a beginning of my pre-combat main phase.
Should I draw a card? Electro Dominance.
Trigger! At the beginning of my pre-combat main phase, each opponent loses X life and I gain X life, where X is the number of shrines I control. 1, 2, 3, 4, 8, 9.
And now he just upgrades his enchantment. We all lose 9 again.
Which one just caused that?
And he gains 9.
Yep.
Oh no. I'm scaled.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Sanctum of All. Trigger.
You make a shrine.
I get a shrine. Put a counter. 2 counters on this dude. There's a 5. I draw 2 cards. 1, 2. I will play a land. It's a Bajuka Bog, and Brandon, your graveyard is exiled.
I figured that was coming. Last thing you want me to get is like a Mizzix Mastery.
That's the very last thing I want you to get. It's the very first thing I was hoping I got rid of for you, but didn't happen.
It was
that
not.
way. 1, 2, 3.
Do you know what that does?
I'll cast a Honden of Knight's Reach. Trigger.
Shrine. Draw some cards.
Shrine.
It's 3 and a red,
And
and
draw
you
some
can exile
cards.
an instant sorcery from your graveyard. If you do, you can copy it and cast it without paying its mana cost this turn. Until end of turn. Or you can overload it for 3 and triple red. And exile each instant sorcery in your graveyard. And you can cast them without paying their mana costs until end of turn.
So what this does is at the
So-
beginning of my upkeep, target opponent discards a card for each shrine I control.
Okay. At the beginning of each opponent's upkeep?
At the beginning of my upkeep. And it'll trigger twice, so I can target somebody else.
Okay.
And this says, at the beginning of my upkeep,
So,
I may
like,
search my library and or
I would go
graveyard
like
for a shrine
this,
card and put it on the
this.
battlefield. If I do, search my library, shuffle
Or
it.
actually, I'll probably go.
Second clause is, if an ability other than ability of
probably
another
go
shrine I
this,
control triggers while you control 6 or more shrines, that ability triggers an additional time.
Okay.
This, and then this with 8 million storm triggers. And then cast more. If that's what was gonna happen. I was looking for it.
I'm going to pay a white and a colorless, and I'm going to give this guy lifelink.
Yup.
And I'm going to go to combat. And since I cannot swing him at our friend Richie,
Yup.
That's terrible.
Lee, would you like odds or evens? Because both of you are kind of equally my enemy at the moment.
Yeah. I would agree with that. I would agree with that assessment.
But I'll leave it to your...
I'll take odds.
You'll take odds? Okay. I'll leave it in your hands. Oh, it's the same thing you rolled, which was odds. He does not have vigilance, but he does have...
He does have vigilance. That card gives it to him.
Oh, the card gives him vigilance?
Yeah.
Oh, shit.
That's a white card, sir.
So
That's
he's
coming at who? Me?
18... Nah.
Okay. Me can, I don't care.
Wait a minute. No, you called odds.
Yeah, so it's coming to
You
me.
can attack me with it. I don't give a
It
shit.
doesn't have trample.
You
I'm
also
gonna
attack
block
me
and
if
draw
you-
cards, so I don't
Yeah, I
care.
figured that. It's 18, 19, 20 with lifelink.
I just wish I had a way of sacking it before you draw the shit. I'll block with my 3/1 soldier.
Okay.
Hey, white decks, you got board wipes?
I do. Hoping I find one.
Yeah, again, mine say things, destroy everything. It's not enchantment.
And that's most of his stuff.
Yeah, I'm aware of this. That's why I played selfish.
I think that's literally almost everything other than Oracle and Setest.
I could have went and got a board wipe earlier, and I didn't because I didn't want to put you guys. Like, I don't want to deal with that alone.
Yeah, that's what we need, is a board wipe.
Sure.
Hopefully, I find my austere command.
5, 6, 7, 8, 9. 9.
Then you just go creature and enchantments.
Yeah.
I mean, honestly, it'd probably be better if you just went creature. But then that kind of fucks you over here.
Move to my...
Like, you'll lose this, but I
Instep.
don't think you care about this stuff
God,
now.
you went all the way back to 34?
Yeah.
He's
Hey, you gained 20 life.
20 life right there.
Move to my instep, and I will pay the one to... to make 9 dudes. 9 spirats. And move to discard. It's your turn, Richie.
Okay, it's your in step.
Yeah.
I'm going to make 2 guys.
Is Deadman's chest in here?
Yeah. It's like third card down.
They're both 5/5s
Cast. Okay.
currently.
All right.
So that number goes up to 6.
I'll put these lands over here because they're extra.
Draw
I
for
can't
turn.
cast those.
Go to combat.
Oh, yeah, that's a lot.
Yeah. That's also
That's
terrifying.
9. It's supposed to be 6. Does it spin now? There's 6. It's right next to me. All right, so.
I want to see Leota.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
Edward.
Yes, sir.
I'm going to swing Flying Lifelink, Pro Vampires, 8 at you.
Okay.
Actually, before damage is dealt, we're going to make 3 more, so that would be
11.
11.
Flying and lifelink?
Flying and Lifelink.
You got it.
Swing.
Pass the turn.
It's the last time it'll swing at me.
Okay.
I'm just giving you a fair warning. It's the last time it'll swing at me.
So eventually it's going to end up the command zone. It'll be okay.
Yes, it will.
Did you cast anything?
No.
No, he did not.
This gets a counter. Haley, cast 2 spells.
I will.
Okay.
Johnny's welcome.
Yep.
Whenever a creature enters the battlefield under my control, I gain 1 life.
Yeah.
Shit, this motherfucker got a counter on it from this. That's all right.
I mean,
Put
it's
it on
okay.
there. I mean, you
Put
did it. Yeah, it happened.
I missed it. It says whenever you gain life, put a +1/+1 counter on target creature or enchantment you control.
Okay, just put it on there.
I'll make it fair and put it on this Sanctum of Stone Fangs.
Okay.
Because it does say enchantment. Creature or enchantment.
Cast Darien.
That's weird. That is a Darien.
Yep. Darien is back. I like how I've been keeping this in check, and I'm the only person here that's been keeping this in check, because nobody realizes what this does. Does it do it to each player, or does it do it to target?
Any target. But if I cast multiple spells a turn, that's a lot.
Yeah.
And I'm fine with you keeping it in check. I just want to like do more because I'm like empty-handed.
Esper Sentinel.
It's
And
going to
it's
be
tapped?
daytime on
Yes.
my turn.
I was using that technique we were talking about earlier. We're letting somebody else handle it. You're doing a good job. I don't need to deal with it.
Do you have the most lands, Lee?
No, Ed does at 12.
Okay. You missed your land tax then.
Yes, I know.
Okay.
Your Esper comes in tapped.
Thank you.
I have 13.
I gained a life too, Ed. Sorry.
All this life gain. I'm just trying to burn people out.
That's the worst thing when you're playing burn. And you have to deal with life gain. I've got 5 5/5s.
I don't care.
Okay. Sounds good.
All this at
Well, if you're trying to get damage through, it needs to be one of them because they're the only ones that are gaining life. Unless you want to kill me. That is up to you, though.
this at you.
How many?
I have a trigger. This at here.
How many are you swinging at me?
It's 2, 4, 6, 7, 8, 9. I have a trigger with tacticians.
You meant how many creatures?
Yeah, you can only swing 2.
2, right.
If you guys swing them at me, I understand.
You can still swing 2 at him, and you'll still get your trigger. Because it doesn't matter where you attack, as long as you attack with him and 3 more. Because it just says as long as him and 3 others attack. You decide how they block.
Okay, so these at you.
Okay.
One of these at Ed and 2 of these at you. Tactician triggers.
Yeah.
Um,
So are these coming at me?
this is at here.
Okay.
And then this is coming at you.
So what do they gain? They gain first strike?
No, just
he just decides how they block and
I
if
get
they
to
can.
decide how all your creatures block.
And you're swinging 1 at me?
Yeah.
Okay.
So where's it at? This guy will block here. You will choose not to block, and you will choose not to block.
Okay, so what do I take?
So you take 2, 4, and Ed takes
2.
2. That's it.
So this
And
is
then
1
yours-
going at Chandra.
Yeah, and it takes 3.
Takes 3.
Yeah,
From the
it's
bird.
1,
okay.
2, 3.
That's fine. Cool. This dies.
That's all I got. That's my turn.
On tap. Draw for turn. Okay. Plus Chandra. Exile top card. It's an island. Everybody takes 2.
This game is really close.
Yeah, we keep.
Yeah, it's jumping all over.
This has a counter on it. Pass a turn, cast no spells. This is gonna become day or night on your turn.
I have an upkeep.
Yep.
5 cards.
1.
I have 1.
Well, so I'm going to put this on the stack. This says at the beginning of my upkeep, I may search my library and or graveyard for a shrine card, put that onto the battlefield, and if I do this, I will shuffle.
I think some damage is coming.
That one. It enters the battlefield, and I will make a shrine, and
Draw a
I will
couple
draw
cards.
2 cards. Would you like to cut? Reveal. Upkeep trigger.
Did you draw your cards?
No. Thank you. There it is.
The thing you needed?
No, I mean, it's not the thing I needed, but it is a walking ballista. But
Oh,
guys-
with Heliod?
you guys are,
Yeah.
I think you guys are dead anyway. So, Honda and Knight's Reach, I would target probably you two because it'll trigger twice. And then we'll go to my draw phase. I will draw at the beginning of my pre-combat main phase. Each opponent loses X life, and I gain X life, where X is the number of shrines I control. And I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, and that'll trigger twice.
Yeah, that would kill us all.
Good game, sir.
Shrines did
My
shrine
brain freeze.
things.
Yeah, they did.
My brain freeze.
I just want you to know I let those enchantments win today.
Oh, okay. Says one enchantment guy to another enchantment
Right.
guy. Sure.
I appreciate your enchantment game, sir.
Yeah.
So, were you ever planning on ever casting these? Or no?
No. Yeah, about the only thing that I was actually halfway interested in.
Is like either of these two, probably?
No, it was the fireball.
Oh, if you can make a bunch of mana and just fireball? Yeah.
If I could, I
Well,
had
you can
13
make
fucking mana.
Yeah.
But yeah, like I really wasn't that worried about casting them.
What was I going to draw?
So that was. I'll say that it was fun, but I will say that there was some things there that kind of went awry a little bit.
A little bit.
I do agree that Lee's board wipe really, really put the screws to Brandon. I don't think he meant to. I think he was really seeing what, Daxos was doing, and that was pretty scary stuff. He was seeing what I was doing and said, well, I can't really deal with this right now, but maybe somebody else can. And if I provoke them, then maybe I can get them to do something about it. So, I don't know.
That was
That
fun.
was
game.
fun.
I still think it was a fun game.
I enjoyed that.
I
one.
agree.
I think all of our decks got to show off some stuff. We all got to get a little bit scary there for a minute. That artifact with Darien. Mm-hmm. It's just
There's a bunch of them in there that do that.
yeah. And I'll be honest, like after I cast, because I didn't want to cast Heliod, but after I cast Heliod, I was like, okay, we got to find this.
I was
I
trying to kill you before you get to it. I knew that's what you were.
I want the
going for.
game to go quicker. I don't have any ways to tutor it up.
I don't
Not
even,
what I'm about.
I have the combo in here too.
It's almost like a safety valve for me. But having that Sanctum of All come up was priceless for me. Kami Wars is pretty good. Like it was ready to put in some work, but it didn't need to.
So when I cast the Fiery Confluence, I was trying to decide if I was going to just dome all the creatures for 3.
Yeah.
But I'm like, that doesn't feel good because it doesn't do a whole lot over here. Because the one was already going to get most of those. I was more worried about just clearing your board when we didn't need to at that time, because then it just pushes the game back more. And I was trying to speed it up. That's why I domed everybody for 4 plus 2.
Yeah.
So I really wanted to wipe your board, but literally my board's wipes say non-enchantment.
Of course. I mean, that's what happens when you play an enchantment deck.
Yeah, I mean, I fully did not expect to run into another enchantment deck, so.
My board wipes would have
was that.
actually fucked you. Because my board wipes say put them all back in your hand.
I mean, actually, at that point, I probably would have started drawing more cards.
Because you start casting everything again.
Do you have anything that says no maximum hand size?
I do. There's a couple of them in there.
Okay.
But like, I'm not too worried about it. Like, even with like, people being able to blow up your yard and stuff like that. If it happens, it happens. Like at the end of the day, I can't get mad. I'm literally casting cards and drawing cards, and that's all I want to do. And do, incidental damage just because I have shrines.
Right.
It's what the shrine deck wants to do. It wants to have fun that way. So I hope you all had fun. I had fun.
I had a good time.
I had a good time.
I think
I was trying to get the game going.
yeah.
I'm glad you guys left my Chandra alone so I could keep at least trying to cast
I had to keep the bitch in check, man, because
No, that's perfectly fine.
because she gets crazy when she gets all fired up, man.
Like if
she gets all
I'd
fired
gotten
up-
to the point to actually alter, I would have.
You should have. Because at that point in time, it's up to you to start casting spells. And if you cast 3 spells, that's 15 to somebody's face. And you know what I would do with something like that? Because I'm degenerate, I would play a Fiery Emancipation with that. And each spell I cast costs 15 to somebody's face.
I have a different deck for Fire Emancipation. I have a different deck for Fire Emancipation.
Yeah.
It's coming soon.
Ooh. Keep it away. I'll play my Izzet deck against you.
Oh, it's not Izzet. It's Big Red.
Oh, okay. I mean, it was in the Dragon's deck. I took it out of the Dragon's deck.
That seems good in the Dragon's deck.
It's really good in the Dragon's deck, but Gratuitous Violence does things too. So.
That's also true.
Well, I I think I want to thank Richie for coming out and taking this time.
Thank you guys for
his
having me again.
evening to come and
Absolutely.
play some Magic with us.
I had a
It was
blast.
a pleasure to have you,
I had
my
a blast, for sure.
friend. I want to thank you guys for hanging out and watching this, sling some spells, and hopefully we didn't misplay too much. You know, sometimes shit happens. It's all good. And then I think we'll just catch you guys next week. Have a good time.